Hi everybody, my name is Julia Valderrama, and I'm a foods and nutrition student going into my fourth year at Brescia. And as part of the International Bridging Facilitators, I will be helping you guys understand what is healthcare in Canada, and specifically in Ontario. So first of all, when you land into Canada, you will require a health insurance. And health insurance essentially is a service that is meant to help you with your medical costs to help you cover them. And it's required for all international students coming into Canada. And essentially, what you get is you get a health card. And this health card is physical or it is an electronic card that you must keep safe. And it's to show that to all the professionals that whatever you get done, to show them that you have health insurance. It is a way to also keep track of who you are, your health, for example, your height, what your allergies are, as well as where you live, so that whenever the bills need to be sent to you, they're sent to the address that's correct. Keep in mind, this card is only for you and cannot be shared or transferred to someone else. So now we're going to talk about walk-in clinics. Walk-in clinics are very interesting in Ontario. Essentially what they are is medical care for those who don't have a family doctor. So in Canada, almost every person has a family doctor, which is their main doctor that they go to see for any of their concerns because they've worked with the doctor or they've had the doctor for a very long time. But sometimes people don't have family doctors or they don't have time to make an appointment. So this is also for if you have something that you've just noticed that you want to get healthcare for, but you don't want to wait for an appointment, this is also a great option. However, due to the changes from our current pandemic, certain walk-in clinics require an appointment now, which I will go into. So first of all, what can they do for you? Essentially, they can diagnose and give you treatment for a minor illness or injury. They can give you a prescription, so medicine, or refer to you to a specialist. Remember that emergencies are for hospitals, so call 911 or go to the hospital if it is an urgent emergency or if it's very not minor, if it's a major illness. And furthermore, they're ideal for example, if you have a cut, or if you have a minor infection, or if you have a skin complaint such as eczema, or if you have a sprain or a bruise. So now we're going to go into some walk-in clinics in London. So I actually called each one of these clinics, and when they have a W beside them, that means that they're close to us here in roughly a 30-minute bus ride. So the first one is St. Joe's Urgent Care, which is on 268 Grosvenor Street. It's kind of a messy name to say. And here's their phone number and their extension and their hours. And to be safe, always when you go to a walk-in clinic, it's always safe to call to make sure that they're open, because sometimes walk-in clinics have emergencies or they have to close for some reason. This clinic is the Oxford Medical Walk-in Clinic, and for this clinic, when I called them, due to the changes of COVID, it's best to call them to know what their hours are, but they are open 7 days a week. And it's walk-in clinic. However, if you want quicker service, they are taking in appointments. And then we have the Huron Medical Center, which is also close to Western, and this place is appointment only due to the current pandemic, so you have to call first to book an appointment. Next, we have the Warncliffe Medical Walk-in Clinic, which is also close to Western, and they have a lot of hours and availability, and here's their phone number. So now what we're going to look at is UHIP. So UHIP is quite interesting. It is a mandatory health insurance plan for international students in Ontario. So if you are coming into Ontario, you are required to have a UHIP, and it does not cover prescription drugs. What covers prescription drugs is the student services, which is a whole different insurance company that you will have when you come to Canada. That's through Western. And I will make a separate video for that specific insurance. So the enrollment period for UHIP, which again is mandatory by the government, is for 12 months, September 1st to August 31st. And there are a lot of ways to be eligible for. It's a lot of information, so if you want to pause or take notes, that would be great. Essentially, it is for any international student who is working towards an undergraduate program, a graduate program, or a postgraduate degree. So it's any student that has as well a valid visa issued by the Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship of Canada. And you can also be a part-time or a full-time student for this. And it's also for non-Ontario students who don't fit in those categories but are not entitled to OHIP coverage. So that could be a variety of different things, such as people who are enrolled in English second language or a non-degree program at the university. And what about cost? So the cost for one member for 12 months is $636, which means monthly roughly $53 Canadian. And now we are going to go into the health services on campus. So this connects with your student services benefit plan, which again is in a separate video as it is a lot more information. What this is, it is a bunch of services for students on campus, such as dental, massage therapists, prescriptions, and more. So where do you go for this? Well, you can go to the UCC room 11, and this is our phone number, and it is appointment-based medical care for non-urgent medical issues. Reminder, urgent medical issues are for the University Hospital or St. Joe's Hospital, which is our next slide. So what are some things that they can do for you? Well, they can help you get connected with counseling or psychiatry. They can help you with birth control or hormone therapy, as well as trans care team help, as well as injections, immunizations, allergy therapy, and sexually transmitted disease testing. So they do a lot of things. And they're very close to campus. They're on campus, to be exact. And now we're going to look at hospitals near Western. So these are two hospitals that you can go to if you have an urgent need. For example, the St. Joseph's Healthcare Center and the University Hospital, which is found actually on campus, about a 10 to 15 minute walk from Brescia. So thank you so much for listening to my little presentation on healthcare in Canada, and I will see you in our next video for student benefits.